Opal guy, hello. So I've been all right. I think we got the camera set. I've cut a few cabs this morning, and I think the ones with kind of the host in it is maybe my favorite. So I'm thinking about cutting a big old fat cab out of this one. But big fat cabs don't really sell. But we're just going through and picking out just fox that we got back from stabilizing. And we stabilized it not because the turquoise was soft or chalky, but because of the host. It was a little bit in, the host, the clay, this white stuff is a lot softer. So Brandy's going through and slabbing. Try to get you out of the shadow, and it's not working. Brandy's been slabbing up. Hey Austin, how are ya? She's been having fun over here cutting. We put a new blade on from yesterday. It was super dull, and I had to stop the live early. So I'm thinking of cutting just one big old huge cab, but I probably shouldn't. Out of this guy. I'm thinking this side we want. I will be leaving at some point, but we'll leave this running for the hours. Okay. Hey Don Wilson, how are ya? So anyways, thinking of doing one huge cab out of this, but I mean, I didn't cut it perfect width, so I'm gonna have to do some work on this end because it's a little bit fatter. So I think we'll start, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I almost just fell backwards. So this is stabilized fox. We just got back from stabilization yesterday, and we were cutting a handful of it. I've cut a couple cabs out of it, and I really liked the light brown in it. And I was sitting here just cutting cabs, and then Sir Rocks-a-Lot came to mind. He's like, if you're out there working, just go live or make a video of it. And but I think this would be a super pretty cuff, pretty big. I don't know how small it's gonna. I'm gonna have to take that down pretty good. We're just gonna start going around it and see. But I think I like this face for the top. And I don't know if it's going to be symmetrical. I don't think we're going to keep it. Sir Rocks-a-Lot is wise. If you all watch his channel, he has so many viewers, so many people on his lives and when he's cutting. And so I'll take advice from these guys that have been doing it a while. Anyway, let's get going. Down there, kind of get that. Would be really nice if it was symmetrical. But sometimes you end up losing too much. And this is, Brandy's gonna ask me why I'm cutting such a huge cab. For you? Sure. So Brandy's gonna be leaving this morning or afternoon sometime. And she's actually gonna go file the bond paperwork for our claim, our Verisite claim. And so she'll be out in Nevada for a couple days, and it's kind of a learning experience for us. So we have a friend in Reno that is going to give us a hand with that, and we're trying to get all of our ducks lined up for September for mining. And we've always dug on other people's claims with permission, and we just recently were able to get a claim on the Verisite, and so we've never done a bond, and something brand new is always hard for me, something brand new. I want to take that down to make it symmetrical, but I kind of want to keep that brown in there, but I think I am gonna take this down. I want to keep that, but I don't want it to be funky, And then I need to come down all of this. This needs to come in a little bit. So no slab cutting today. We did a pretty good washout yesterday. Brandy got most of the slabs all cut, and I'm kind of liking that shape. I think it's still a little bit. Oh, Brandy, what are you doing over there? What are you doing? Oh yeah. Anyways, Brandy's making messes, big messes over there. But we did get our back patio out cleaned up pretty good. We can actually walk through behind the person who's cabbing. I'll show you all later. And it looks a lot better. So this is gonna be our front. I'm kind of liking the shape. I'm gonna Try to clean it up a little bit on here. Oh, you got your stuff. Awesome. Oh, you are welcome. Hey, Dusty, how are you? Welcome. All right. It's going to be super big. I think this is still... It's looking pretty good shape. All right, we might start carving out. I think that we got a little fatty here. From the back, I think it's a pretty good shape. Brandy says I'm cutting this for her for a ring. She likes big jewelry. All right. I'm happy with that shape. Uh-oh. This phone stand is not heavy duty. The weight of the phone likes to tip it over. So I'm actually standing on it with one of my feet to keep it from rolling over. So this end was fatter. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more work on that to get that down. Watching other people cut, they make it look so easy and so flawless, and honestly, I don't try to claim I'm a wonderful, beautiful cutter. You know, we send out most of our stuff for our cabs, but I figured I can cut a cab, but watching these professionals do it, you know, they've cut thousands and thousands of cams. They make it look super easy, and the girdle's looking pretty good. It looks like it's still high there. I know what size bezel we have, so I'm gonna have to take it down a little bit more. think it's going to be super pretty. The blue. But if I do cut, I love cutting turquoise. I've got a love for that. Changed my life. I think these work, but we can get that on the next wheel. It's gonna be pretty. We can move over. There goes the camera. Still liking that shape. Girl's looking pretty good. I think I got a point right here. I'm happy with it so far. Super big. For a ring, I think that's a little bit outrageous. Bracelet is a little thin. I don't know. It's just a big old cab. Most of the cabs we sell are all for ring size for the jewelers, you know. So when I cut big old cabs, Brandy always makes fun of me. Got a little bit of roughness there. I'm happy with that on that wheel. I've got my screen all there. Now I can see. Go big or go home. I like it. I just wanted to capture this host in there. The translucent blue. It's beautiful. Anyways, we'll keep going. I'm just looking at my girdle. Looks like I'm a little low there. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with the consistency of it. Might be fatter on this side than this side. But I know the size of the bezel that we have, it will cover over that. If we end up setting it and someone else doesn't set it. Usually the silversmiths are pretty crafty. Let's keep going. Alright. Let's see, I sent you a question. Oh, hold on. Did you know where Live Dave? I got my goodies today, thank you. Oh, hi, Holy Jalokia. Hello. No Star, how are ya? Okay, perfect. Oh, can I have one of those, Brandy? Brandy is super sweet. She comes out and lights me cigarettes. So, those of you just joining, this is Fox that has been stabilized. And we didn't stabilize it because the turquoise was soft. We stabilized it because there's a lot of good nuggets that have this clay going through them. And we stabilized it for the host, basically. And so this is a big old tub that I've been picking from. We've cut a few cabs out of it. Brandy's processed some of it. But I like, instead of the pure blue, I like the host, that running through it. But without stabilization, this would just crumble. And then you end up with multiple. So a lot of people would have just discarded this and say, oh no, it's low grade. But I like to try to utilize everything that comes in, you know, the batches that we get, and I think it's pretty. I think it's gorgeous. Fox is always a favorite of mine. You've been having a great time opening. Brandy does the best packing job. Bye-bye. And I never remember the kudos to Brandy. This is from North Star. I think, wait. Yes, North Star. Anyways, I just wanted to get on, show off this fox that we were cutting. Cut one cab with everyone. Before it got too hot. It's just been so stinking hot. It's hard to come out here in the afternoon or middle of the day. But I think I'm pretty happy with this. Let's polish it. See how it polishes up. It's kind of outrageously big, but sometimes big cabs are okay. Just once in a while. Let's see if we can get this phone to actually stand up. There we go. Brandy went and got me a brand new wheel. My other ones were pretty shot and pretty filthy. Sometimes we end up using, once they get shot for buffing the turquoise, we use them for silver, and then they're really shot. The host is polishing up nice too. We'll even get the back. Alright, I'm going to stop in the shade, but hopefully we can get the rock in. That's pretty good. And then these were the other ones that we cut earlier. That if I was listening to Sir Rocks a lot, I would have gone live or started a video of it, but I think out of all four of them, I think these two would be my favorite. So make a bolo out of it. Okay, heck yeah, turned out pretty good. It is a great polish. Our buddy Adrian, even the host polished up. He does a really good job on stabilization. Well, I think that's all the cutting I'm gonna do for now. I still got a bunch of other projects I'm gonna do, but this fox is definitely worth showing. And just want to thank everybody. You're going to say that Dusty, wait, hold on, I gotta read these. Come read them. I'm still learning how to like read and, okay. Buffalo is always the right answer. Hey, Tim. Hey, what's up, Big Tex? So I think...
Dad rocks new.
I love Fox too. Beautiful, beautiful. We get to him opening the boxes. These guys that are professional and have thousands of videos out, they're like really good at reading the comments and doing what they're doing and keep going. I'm still working on it. I like to make the big calves to learn to make bolos. You know, big cabs are definitely easier to cut for me. The smaller cabs, they sell a lot faster and they're more realistic and, you know, for ring size. But I like, once in a while, I like to cut a big cab. But someone will want it. Someone will buy that. If we put it in silver, it'll definitely go. Yeah. So Fox, stabilized, cut by me. There's still a lot more we need to go through, and we'll go through and clean up, but a lot of it is host and a lot of it is not going to look like this, but if we get slabs cut of it, then we'll be able to know. A lot of times the turquoise is hiding inside of the clay balls and the iron, but it's definitely worth getting it stabilized to cut, because you get a little bit of character, you know, you get the character that stands up. But well, thank you everyone for joining us and hanging out and cutting a cab with me. Appreciate it. Beautiful day here in Utah. Oh, and our back patio is a little bit cleaned up. We got rid of we got rid of a couple tables. Still needs a little bit of work, you know, but we ended up stacking up boxes, or not boxes, buckets, and kind of got organized, and we just used our tables that we use for the show. But that helped us free up a lot of space. Created up some rocks too, and it's getting there. Work in progress. But we can at least walk through here without tripping over stuff, and it's a much better work environment. Well, thanks you guys. We'll see you all next time.